Morning, we're lambing. We're having a lot of problems with the rain. These are our lambing fields. We plan to have 7 to 10 days out here, but obviously if it's going to rain constantly, which it has done, this is the first break in the rain we've had for a minute, then you can cut that to half, which is what we're going to have to do. We can feed them hay and give them blocks and do all those things, but if they keep poaching it up, they just make such a mess. So we're going to move them off here today. We've got a day of rain today, and then we've got 2 days of dry, apparently. Just a bit stressful. So if we get a week here, we've got a week, and then we're back here in 3 weeks, back in this field, and it's nicely rested again. The grass has grown, it's clean, all the rest of it. But never mind, let's have a look at some lambs. We haven't had many, it's been a very steady start actually. Very steady start. Just show you what we got. Fresh out the oven. It's a Texel cross Romney back to a Texel, so it should be fairly smart lambs. Because we don't check our sheep at night, because it disturbs them, and that if you run a torch around there, they hate it. So we just sort of leave them to it and then come out at first light. At first light this morning, I could see she was lambing, but you never know how long they've been doing it. So I sort of had a little check, and she was stamping at me and going at me. I was like, okay girl, I like your sass. You can deal with that. These are 2 lovely lambs. Look at them. This is literally me calling out of Twickenham last weekend. So every time lamb's born, we spray their cords with iodine, just dries them out, stops infections getting in, all the rest of it. The gloves are for my ORF hasn't quite cleared up. I don't fancy a load of amniotic whatever in there. Yeah, thank you. And also, because they've just been dipped as well, they've only got dipped 2 weeks ago, I just don't want to be handling them a lot. Now I obviously don't wash my hands when I eat and things like that, so it's just easy to throw a pair of gloves on. Nice tight skins. We're happy with those. Easy lambers up on their feet. Look at this absolute donkey that's been born this morning. Look at the size of him. You are absolutely enormous. Outrageous. I don't actually know how she got him out. I think that's more impressive. She loves him to death as well. Them good old mules, aren't they? Top mums. Alright, morning. Coos are on the beats. Lovely job, lovely. Everyone's on the beats. Lovely job. Morning, madam. Morning, morning. Oh, morning, madam. That ewe there's got a single. That is ridiculous. You lambs that didn't get the chop. Alright, girls. Beast they are, look at them too. Some more there. Hanging around with the wrong sorts. These guys will get you in trouble, girls. Don't do it. Don't do it. Little Hebrideans. They definitely don't poach up the land. They're sweet. I love having some of those sows about. I know it's mental, isn't it? But they just look so cool. I'm gonna have a coffee and something to eat, and then I've got to go and check our wheat, because we've still got a lot of hoggets, but we've still got a few hoggets on wheat, and it has been so wet. I'm worried that they're gonna have just paddled around and made such a mess. It's been worrying me a lot, so I'm gonna go and check that out. Okay, that's good. Okay, it's nowhere near as bad as I thought. Whew. I was expecting like paddy fields and mud. Whew. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Yeah, we can definitely live with this. Thought that was going to be so much worse. Whew. Oh man, remember in my YouTube video where the last time we were here and we had to move them over here? Look at it now. you remember they were sort of paddling in it? How well that's bounced back. Exactly the same field. So it always looks a lot worse than it is. That has bounced back beautifully. He's got to be happy with that. Look at the growth, gliders. Look at the growth in, what's that been, a week, 10 days? They've not done a good enough job on this yet. This wants to be a lot tighter than it is and a lot more evenly grazed. You can see, look, they've grazed that nicely, but not that. I'm gonna give him a phone call now and just find out what he wants to do going forward. If it was dry, they'd have at least another week out here, but we've got 2 days of dry and then just a week of rain again. I was gonna pull them off tomorrow, but I don't think he's gonna want me to, which would be good. I don't know if he's gonna want me to. I'm gonna have to talk to him, simple as that. Afternoon, it's rained about 200 mil, third coat of the day. Little recap on what's been going on. Had these 2 little champions born. Let me just show you, she's a teg, so she's a bit wild. They're just perfect. Little tight skins, blue faces, a little bit of shade. Exactly what we're going for. Had to pull them out because she was just so tight. But first timer, so not really our fault, is it? Also, put a couple of little rain marks on the guys from earlier that were born this morning, well, in the night. Just because it was so wet and they were so cold. I had to tailor that one with a little castration ring. Just keeps the rain off and it just allows them to, they're quite warm under there. And we've got them, so I won't use them. Also, they really make me laugh. Look like they're at Glastonbury or something. We've never had one taken by a fox that's wearing one of those coats. Touch wood. Whew. So it might put them off a little bit, which is nice. We'll do what we can on that front. Now about 3 o'clock, we're gonna move the sheep. What we're gonna do, look at the state of it. It stopped raining, the sun's come out, feels like the right thing to do. They're irritated, you know, unsettled, so what we're gonna do is just open up this gate and hopefully they just come around this corner. I'm just gonna call them, we're not gonna push them at all, they can come around in their own time. It's a bit of a walk. Hopefully all the ewes with their newborns will just stay behind, give us time to ring them up, tag them, move them, all that sort of stuff. So let's see what happens. Come on, come on. Come on. Job's a peach. Moved them over. So now that they're all stirred up, shaken up, they're probably going to drop lambs. So Zoe's on the job. I'm going to watch England get absolutely caned by Ireland in the rugby quickly, if I can get signal on our caravan television. Put my feet up. I'm joking. Well, actually, I'm going out foxing tonight because we just got such major fox issues. Someone's got to get on top of it, so. Our biggest loss of lambs is down to foxes, and it's just ridiculous. So, yep, part of my shepherding duties. So we're going to go and deal with that tonight. Thank you very much for watching my YouTube. Until next time.